This is Doc Ock reporting to you live here in Paris, France, from the Bureau de Voyage Jeunesse, otherwise known as the BVJ. And it's a youth hostel over here off of Rue Léon de Jost. Hopefully I said that right. Working on my French. That's one of the things I'll be doing for the next few days. So I'm just doing a brief video here just to give you an update. I'm on day, let me see here, let me count the days. I'm on day, what is it? 19. Day 19. It's actually August 10th, day 19 of my European excursion, a search for black gods and saints. And we're going all over Europe looking for the black gods and the saints. We're looking for the Black Madonna in particular. We're also looking for Saint Maurice. So we're here in Paris for the next 2 days, and we've got at least 2 Black Madonnas here in Paris that we're going to be looking for. And at the same time, we're going to be searching for the statues of the Dumas family. So that would be Alexander Dumas Fils, Alexander Dumas Pere, and Alexander Thomas, and Alexander Dumas the elder. Okay, so there's 3 Dumases. One was a general, one was the writer, and one was the playwright. Very esteemed family, and their statues are somewhere here in Paris, and I intend to track them down, locate them, take some photos of them, do a little video recording, and post it up here in the Black Facts channel. This has been a whirlwind tour. It's been an initial foray into the wilds of Europe, and in order to do it, we did it on the fly, we did it on the cheap, which was good. However, there were some drawbacks, such as the fact that, for instance, today I ended up spending 10 hours on a bus, a Eurolines bus, to be specific, not a Flixbus. Those buses were actually really good. They had internet, Wi-Fi, they had electricity, etc. But this particular bus had no electricity, so I couldn't recharge my equipment. I had no access to Wi-Fi, so I couldn't, it was just 10 hours just riding on the bus. I was able to write a few postcards, that's about it. So what I'm asking people to do is to donate some money to Black Facts Educational Research Incorporated. You can do it right here on Facebook. I'm going to put a link up for you so you can donate it. You can make your donation right here at $5. For every $5 donation, I will send you a postcard from Europe before I leave. If I'm not able to do that, I will send you one when I return. Now these postcards have some images on them that you may have seen before in books. You may have seen it before on the internet, but you haven't seen it on a postcard. And here we go with one right here. So on this particular one, the Black Madonna is there in the center of the picture. Now you can't see her very well, but part of the reason I got this card is because over to this side, right over here, you can see there's a man kneeling, and he has a sword down by his side, and he's got kinky hair. I believe that is, in fact, Saint Maurice. Okay, that's one from Altötting, Germany. That's one of the oldest cathedrals in Germany. Here's another one here. This one is of Saint Maurice from Magdeburg. So I actually got close enough to actually touch these statues and these icons. Although in the case of Altötting, they, it was really, people were in there, they were taking care of business, they were praying. So I tried as best I could not to disturb them. Okay. Other images I have here. Well, I've got this one here. This one is, this is Zeus. Okay. Zeus. So this is a black god right here, and you can see he's got locks. They're growing down the back of his head, and then he's got them pulled into the front and draped down the front. But if you see this postcard, when you see this on the postcard, you can see clearly that he's got kinky hair. Okay, and this is one of the subjects I want to continue talking about are these Greeks. See, I've got another one over here. I've got another one over here of St. Maurice. And this is from the town of Coburg. And you can see clearly right there, down here at the bottom, that is the crest of Coburg. Okay, that is on the crest. So you can receive this card in the mail by just making a $5 donation or more. That'll be fine. And then also you see here, right over here on the other side of the card, you can see another picture over here of an annual samba festival that I just missed this year. So I would like to return next year to record, to be there for the samba festival. So as I said, those are just a few of the cards that I have available of the Black Madonnas, of St. Maurice, and there'll be more on the way as I move along. Day before yesterday I was in at the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam and was able to do some recording inside the museum of a picture that various people have been posting up all over the internet, but most people don't tell you where the picture is located, nor do they tell you what the museum itself has said that the picture is of. They just post up things and give names to the picture that I have no way of verifying, and I don't know if they have a way of verifying it because they didn't verify it. So verification is important. Trust but verify, and that's what I'm really here to do. Okay, I trust, but then I verify. So I'm actually going to the sites where these images and these icons are at to verify that not only are they still there, but people still recognize their significance and importance and etc. Because most of the books that we read, if we read a book at all, are dated. You know, they may be 10, they may be 20 years old, they may be older than that. So it's hard to say what's going on currently. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a search to see what's actually happening right now. Now there was one more thing I was going to mention. 2 days ago, I was in Schranz. That part is hard to say. I'm still working on that one in terms of Dutch. But I was in this place where we met a gentleman, I call him a chocolatier, because he's an entrepreneur who dabbles in chocolate. And my friend Cleotina, who went with me, got very excited about this chocolate because this is something that she actually made when she was in Suriname. She knew all about the cacao and the cocoa, etc. And so this gentleman was from Angola, and I had gone there. I went to Amsterdam with no plan really at all to look for X, Y, or Z per se. But, because I wanted to just be able to go there, kind of relax, take a step back for a minute, and not be tied down to a particular schedule. So that's what we did. And we had gone to the Monet museum they have there. Very small little place. And they showed us a video about Monet, and then they had some reproductions of some of his paintings, and they talked about the windmills and everything that he had painted from on the water. And they talked about a place that we could go to where we could actually see the windmills that he had actually painted. And so we did that. And the first thing we experienced when we walked up on it was the smell of the chocolate. Okay, it's very distinct. And then after we smelled the chocolate, we saw a little chocolate shop. And we went in there, and it turns out that the man that owns the shop, him and his wife, are from Angola. And so that was a real revelation. Now, actually, I don't know if his wife's from Angola, but I know he's from Angola. because I didn't meet the wife. We didn't meet the wife. So just to say, we didn't meet the wife. But the name of the chocolate shop is called Smells Like Chocolate. So as you walk up, you smell the chocolate, and then you come to the Smells Like Chocolate shop. And he had a whole historical thing going on in there where he talked about the chocolate. He showed all this chocolate in different stages, different types of chocolate. He even talked about making paper with chocolate chips in the paper. I know, you've heard of chocolate chip cookies, but have you heard of chocolate chip paper? Okay, most people have not heard of, seen, or touched any chocolate chip paper. I should have brought some of that back with me, but I'm being a little more conservative on my orders right now because I'm winding down the trip, and I plan to use all the orders that I had with me when I started, but I don't want to have to buy any extras, so I'm being a little more conservative about how I spend them. At any rate, my time's about up, so I'm going to let you go ahead and share some of this knowledge you couldn't get in college, because I've been dropping it swift, fast, and in a hurry. So I hope you scurry to a book. I hope you scurry to the internet. I hope you scurry somewhere. Matter of fact, while you're at it, scurry on, brush on over to your to that link that I just put on this post, and don't just drop me a line. Put some money in it, okay? Black Facts Educational Research Incorporated. We're a non-profit organization, and you can donate all year round. Matter of fact, you can just encourage your friends to donate. Make your donation for you on your birthday. So you can even do that. So there's a number of ways that you can donate to our organization and help the cause. Help us continue traveling around the world and bringing you this kind of information live and in living color. And if you're willing to help us, we'll help you by sending you a card direct from the place. This is your ace, Doc Akh, signing out.